Hey, let me know what the volume's like. Let me know if I'm too loud. I know I'm too loud. Here, I'm just going to move this down here. And I bet you this is probably fine, right? What's up, team? What's up, Leah, Tony, RK, Ron, John, Kyle, Emmanuel? What's up, team? What you guys doing today? What's up, Ron? What's up, Young? What's up, dude? Alright, man. Alright, guys, let's do this. Does anybody know anything here about choline? It's like choline, C-H-O-L-I-N-E. Does anybody know anything about that? Does anybody know what that is? Choline, C-H-O-L-I-N-E. Because yesterday, I take a mushroom supplement. It's called Lion's Mane Mushroom, right? And I take it as a supplement every day. It like improves your mood, helps me concentrate with my ADHD and stuff. And so I take that supplement every day. It's called Lion's Mane, right? Well, yesterday apparently I accidentally opened up one of the other supplements my wife bought. Like, she bought all these different supplements, right? There's like choline, there's like B vitamins, there's Lion's Mane mushroom, and there's all these different nootropics are actually what they are. And I was just trying to take my daily Lion's Mane capsule, mushroom capsule thing, and afterwards I just felt all jittery and weird. And I was like, did I take the wrong medicine? And I looked and I ended up taking the wrong medicine. I took choline, C-H-O-L-I-N-E. And man, that stuff made me feel like garbage, bro. That stuff made me feel like I took too much coffee and that I just needed to jitter. It was just bad, man. I just felt terrible, you know? So, I'm not going to take that stuff again. Apparently it's amino acid found in your food. What's up, Rigo? What's up, Dean? What's up, Jeremy? S Money? What's up, dude? What's up, Leah? What's up, Tony? But yeah, that's apparently what choline, C-H-O-L-I-N-E. And like, I was really just looking for an ADD supplement because I don't like taking ADD medicine. I hate ADD medicine. It makes me too... I don't know. I actually sleep on ADD medicine, believe it or not. But... ugh. PHCF. Let's take a look at some stocks. Let me stop boring you guys. Alright. First one that's really moving this morning in pre-market is IDEX. Take a look at this thing, team. Look at this thing, man. This thing went all the way up to 340. I'm glad I didn't try to dip buy this thing, man. Look at this. This thing went all the way up to 340, all the way back down to 280s. This thing's moving 80 cents for a $3 stock in pre-market this morning. So IDEX is probably the biggest mover here, or not the biggest mover, but it's one of the biggest percentage movers, I guess. Not necessarily up. PHCF gapping up from 320s to 568. We got AWX here, which looks interesting. Maybe I'll try to dip buy some of these, but we have AWX gapping up some. We have IZEA. Gapping up. This is probably my favorite one right now. If we can get over 150, I might dip buy this, or I might trade a breakout at the bell. We got KTOV that is back above $1 now. Back above $1, and this one might be one of the ones I like the most too. It's over $1. As long as they don't hit me with an offering, which is plausible too, when they pump stocks up like this. I don't know when the next scheduled offering is. SRNE is up. It's a little bit too expensive, and it just got rejected at the highs. And so we'll see what happens with that one. We have JP here, which has too little a volume for me specifically. We got VXRT, which is gapping up from 319 to 369. This one's right around the highs. And so we'll see what happens there. Let me know what you're watching today specifically, team. Let me know what you see, because that's what I see right now. Can y'all not hear the music? Hey, what's up, James? Can y'all not hear the music? Is it too low? Is it too low? Nobody knows what choline is, C-H-O-L-I-N-E. It's not a drug. It's a nootropic. It's like it's an amino acid found in food. It's like found in, it's an amino acid that's specifically found in like meat and like egg products, right? But if you take the supplement, it's supposed to be good for your brain. But that stuff made me feel like garbage. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's my ADD, but that's why I took it. But I'm just gonna stick with my mushroom supplement and be all right. VXRT, rip it up though. Let's start looking up some catalysts behind these moves. What's up, Bubba? What's up, James? What's up, Dave? Tony? Coach? Ah, so it had the offering yesterday. That's why it's up. Okay. See, I knew that was something that you should worry about with KTOV. But, yeah, I mean, if it's already done the offering, then you're pretty safe, actually, for a little dip buy here. I might buy a few hundred shares here, guys. I'm going to buy 200 shares here on the asking price for KTOV. Just trying to dip buy this thing. Let me see when that offering was, you said? Okay, yesterday. Yeah, I'm going to buy 200. Alright, entry is 106 roughly. I'm just going to hold this $1 area as a risk very tight. What's the volume, what's the sound to volume ratio? Like, good, bad? Yo, what's up, bud? What's up, Marcus? What's up, Sebastian, Chaz? Good morning, guys. Yeah, GNC. I'm in KTOV. I just bought 200 shares of KTOV. We'll see what happens here, guys. Wish me luck. 200 shares of KTOV. Yo, what's up, man? VXRT. Yeah, I looked at that one. When I'm looking for stocks to trade, I'm specifically looking for cheap stocks that aren't going to use up a ton of my buying power, so I can actively day trade. Is all I'm doing. Oh, we have EKSO ripping up. Let's start looking up some catalysts for these moves today, guys. First one, I'm going to just look at the top of the gappers list, which is PHCF. Yeah, and like I said, if you're wondering why I bought KTOV, it's just right around the whole dollar of one. It's already done an offering, apparently, and it's got a very tight risk. I can give myself like a $6 risk, $7 risk, let it hold above $1, and try to ride for a breakout up to like 130s. That's all I'm really doing with it, and I think that makes plausible sense. And it's a cheap stock, so it's not going to use up a lot of my equity, and it's got good risk reward. But yeah, so PHCF gapping up from 320s all the way to 550. Here, let me see if I can find the reason for this move. Alright, so PHCF, just to clarify this, guys, PHCF is a Beijing-based financial services company. They don't know why this one's up. Does anybody know why PHCF is up? PHCF, I don't know why. It's not showing why. I don't think there's any real catalyst here. It's just a momentum-based Beijing financial services company from PHCF. We'll see what happens with that one. We also have IZEA. IZEA gapping up. Like I said, I don't hate this one either if you use that 140 level as a support. IZEA lifted the second quarter managed services booking outlook. And so they raised their outlook. They raised it from 25+% to 40+% on a year-over-year basis. They raised their guidance. And so they revised and increased their second quarter services booking outlook for IZEA. So they basically raised their guidance for the second quarter and thus causing the stock to push up here for IZEA. We'll see what happens here. We also have CLMS. BYFC. No catalyst for BYFC that I see here yet. Let's look at AWX here. AWX. This is Avalon. They put in revenue of 14.4 million, loss, first quarter loss of 813,000, first quarter loss per share of 21 cents. I wonder why they're gapping up. Is it better than last year or something? Let me see. Or no, that came out. Yeah, this isn't even new, so I don't know why this one's running, because this is old. This came out a month ago, over a month ago. So yeah, we can look at JP here. I don't really like that. We see JAKK here. JAKK, which is Jack's Pacific. It is running up here. It's at 101. It's at 110. No catalyst for this one either. I wonder what's going on with this. That's weird. No catalyst for both of these. We'll see. Like I said, if you know anything about these that I don't, let me know. We got SR&E. Penny stocks, I think, just have a lot less catalyst for their moves. I'm not seeing anything for SR&E either. Is this just the sector moving? Yeah. I don't know about ship. What's up? What's up, Spice? What's up, man? A little loud? I got you. I'll turn it down some. There you go. Oh man, you guys can't even see it. Nobody said anything. Look, there it is. Sorry, guys. You can't even see it. A lot of people asking me about SHIP, S-H-I-P. IDX press release, shareholder alert. Cat deal with EA for JAKK. Hey, I appreciate the sub, JACDAPADE. I appreciate the sub, guys. Welcome. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. But yeah, I can look up some more of these. Hold on. GNC. Yeah, a lot of people are asking me about GNC. I think GNC has a big float, right? It's got a high float, I'm guessing. See, this is a company that I think is going to fail long term. Let me see the catalyst here. I think this company is going to fail long term. And the reason, I don't know when and how quickly that's ultimately going to be, but just my outlook long term is that GNC is eventually going to fail. And again, the reason for that is because I think the online mail order businesses like Amazon and all these other places are going to have been and are going to continue to become much more efficient overall with regards to their shipping. People are going to start getting their products faster when they order it in the mail, and so thus, especially with like the coronavirus fears, they are in turn not going to want to go to places like GNC. And so unless GNC starts to really target an online business model, I think over the next 5 years, GNC will probably die. Like I said, I don't know for sure. This is all pure speculation, as it always is. But I think it's a plausible explanation. I think that makes sense. And I think that as online businesses in general become more and more proficient with regards to their mail order business, it's going to become more efficient, thus killing any type of retail business like this, especially one that has pretty low margins like GNC. But again, that's just my perspective. You know, if you're like a workout buff, don't get mad at me. I'm not dogging GNC. I'm not dogging GNC. I'm just telling you my perspective on it. Okay, so see, man, I honestly, James, I just now see you mention this. Okay. Man. When you're right, you're right. I swear I didn't see you say that. Let me look it up. Hold on. I don't see anything about GNC here, though. Like, I could show you my news story here. Okay, so GNC... Okay, actually, here's the thing, and I swear I didn't even hear about this. That's why I said 5 years, because if anything, I was actually wrong, because they're going out of business way faster than I thought. But GNC is filing for a Chapter 11 bankruptcy. To put that into perspective, where's my man Gavin at? We're part of the BBI here. Or no, we're part of the BBC, which is called the Bankruptcy Buying Club. You know? Yeah, but they are filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which, if you don't know the difference, Chapter 11 is reorganization bankruptcy, right? So it's not like they're just leaving the business. They're going to file bankruptcy and, quote, reorganize their business, right? Like I said, I think Amazon buying them makes sense because then Amazon can transition to mostly an online front. And I think that makes the most plausible sense for success in a business like this that is, like I said, it's almost certainly going to go out of business in 5 years, especially as the mail order business as a whole goes and becomes more efficient. I think that GNC will likely follow suit and either go out of business or switch to online, and I think it's just going to depend on how well they can do that switch. Yeah, it's Chapter 11, guys. It's Chapter 11. They said it reached an agreement with the bulk of its secured lenders and its key shareholders to pursue a, quote, dual-path restructuring that would result in GNC continuing as a standalone business or being sold as a going concern. And I don't know if anybody, like, I've been to GNC lately, guys. Like, I've been to GNCs. Like, I've been lately. And you know what I noticed every time I went to GNC? I noticed nobody is ever there. The only people who are there are, like, the friends of the cashiers that are just kind of chilling at the place, you know, doing push-ups, drinking protein shakes. You know what I mean? Like, that's all they're doing. That's all I see, you know? It's usually pretty slow in there. I don't see, it's not busy. It's not a, you know, active business from what I understand. And I think another aspect that people don't really understand here, this is something that is, I think, massively killing places like GNC. Okay, these are aspects and dynamics that I don't think a lot of people are noticing. But one of the things that is really killing GNC, you scared me, buddy. You got me, man. You're sneaky. Anyways, one of the things that is really killing GNC is you have gyms right now. You have gyms, right? People go to the gym, right? When they go to the gym, they have supplements for sale there now. And so why would you in turn go to a GNC? If you go to the gym twice a week, you could just pick up your supplements when you go to the gym. And you don't need to go to a place like GNC, even if you're still shopping the retail aspect of that gym, right? And so with that, who's going to go to GNC anymore? Nobody, because if you want the supplements right now, you can go to your gym and work out and buy them while you're there. And if you don't want to go out, you just get them shipped to you on Amazon, right? That makes the most sense. And I think that is hurting GNC's end line, obviously. But hey, we'll see what happens. I'm using trade ideas. General. And I'm not hating on meatheads, man. Listen, I go to the gym twice a week, every week. I haven't since the thing, but I go to the gym all the time. Twice a week, usually. So I like the gym. I take what's it called? Creatine. I take creatine. I do all that stuff. I'm not hating. I get it. But that's how I also understand it, too, which is that I just buy my supplements at the gym. You know? I don't need to go to GNC, you know? If anything, GNC tries to upsell me too much every time I go there. Probably because they're struggling, you know. But yeah. Alright, but I'm holding KTOV, guys. Like I said, I am holding this one. I'm down oh so slightly. Hopefully we can bounce off of $1 and continue. But I'm holding 200 shares. I'm down $6. It's not going to be the end of the world either way, regardless of what happens with this. We got HTZ. Speaking of bankruptcy companies, we have HTZ, which... What is the float like? Yeah, the float on HTZ is 141 million. I don't know how this thing is so volatile. Because the float is huge. We also have stuff like Ally, A-L-L-Y, which is a bank. It's an online savings bank. It is gapping up from 1830s to 2001. We'll see what happens there. How does the bankruptcy buying club work? We find, this is how it really works. You want to know how it really works, okay? We look for a stock that is drastically low, right? We look for a stock that is drastically low and we dip buy it after it files for bankruptcy, specifically Chapter 11 bankruptcy, after it files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and the price is at like $1. You know, price is at $1, I usually dip buy it. I bought HTZ when it was at 104 right after the bankruptcy. Me and Gavin both did. And I know I made like 200% on it. I don't know what he made, but he made a bunch of money too. And so after that, we formed what we know as the BBC, you know, the Bankruptcy Buying Club. It's an exclusive club though, honestly, you know. Yeah. What's up, Jovan? Etsy? We can look at Etsy. Let's take a look at some of these. We can. That's cool. We got Inovio Pharmaceuticals. Let me look at the news for Ally real quick. ALLY. And remember, guys, hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every single day. Day trading penny stocks. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, Kyle, actually. 180%. Hey, that's good, too. 180%. I'll take 180%. But like I said, hey, guys, hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every single day on YouTube. We are not experts. We just kind of walk you through our mindset, our logic, all that good stuff. So if you appreciate the content that we put out, hit that subscribe button, click the bell. We do this live for free every day. Hey, nice, Nancy. No, I don't think there might be a stock called BBC. I don't see the news for ALLY. I don't see the news for it. Yeah, I don't think there's one. I don't see the news for ALLY. If you know why, let me know. Okay, so wait. So Ally Financial and Cardholder Management scrapped the merger deal on COVID-19. Stocks are up because of it. So Ally and Cardholder Manager Services said Wednesday they mutually agreed to terminate their deal struck in February for Ally to acquire CardWorks. The deal was terminated due to the pandemic. Neither party's going to have to pay for a termination fee or breakup fee for ALLY. So this is an interesting watch. It's kind of in my wheelhouse for mid and high cap stocks. We also have stuff like FTCH, which is far-fetched. We have I&O and Inovio Pharmaceuticals. We have one that Mitch was talking about, which was Workhorse, WKHS here. Workhorse, WKHS. Did we miss the BBC for GNC? Honestly, GNC is too low. Like, I don't mind buying on dips, but if they're under $1, I'm like, no, no, no. And the whole key with the BBC, guys, this is what you want to understand. If you're in the BBC, the whole key with the BBC, guys, is that you sell it as soon as you're up any reasonable amount. You do not hold this thing for a week. That's not what you do. I held HTZ for like 2 days and then I sold up 200%. You know, this one's too low. If it was over $1, it'd be different, but it's not. You know. Yeah, EKSO. Yeah, I saw EKSO. Whoa, yeah. Hey, James. Appreciate that. Look at EKSO. My man James in the chat calling this one out. Hey, shout out to my man Marcus. Appreciate you becoming a member, brother. I appreciate that. Shout out to Marcus for becoming a member of the channel. Thank you, sir. I definitely appreciate it. You know, I'm going to be dropping some member content today. I'm dropping some member content, but I appreciate you supporting the channel, Marcus. Becoming a member is really just a great free way to support our channel here. I'm going to be dropping some member content, though, today. Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Shout out to Marcus becoming a member, man. Thank you, brother. But yeah, EKSO ripping up here. Let me see if I can find the catalyst for this move here. EKSO Bionics is to receive FDA clearance to market its EKSO NRTM robotic exoskeleton for use with acquired brain injury patients. Yeah, so they received FDA clearance for use with acquired brain injury patients. So interesting here. This thing pulls back to 375. I don't hate it, but it's a legitimate catalyst that just came out a few minutes ago. But this is a huge rip. Yeah, it's Bankruptcy Buying Club, Nancy. You know, Bubba, you want to be in the Tough Boy crew? Hey, nice, Marcus. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Shout out to Marcus. Like I said, I got you, man. I'm going to put out some member content today. On some back testing results is what the member content is going to be on. So it's going to be on some back testing results specifically for a few different strategies today. That's going to be dropping. I don't know when it's going to be dropping today, but it's going to be sometime today. We're going to put out some back testing results. Hey, I appreciate that, Marcus. Thank you, brother. Alright, I keep forgetting about the one I'm holding. I'm still holding KTOV. KTOV is something I'm holding here. Yeah, I'm down like $4. My entry's like 106. I'm down $2. Hey, like I said, we get a surge up to 115, 120. I'm taking profit. Last 2 days have both been green in penny stock land. Last 2 days. Bubba wants to be in the Tough Boy crew. Yeah, just to put that into perspective, guys, the Tough Boy crew is the crew I have with my son. I could probably say Tough Boy, and my son will say somewhere in the house, crew. You know, don't judge us. It's the Tough Boy crew. It's the club. There he is. Crew. That's right. There he is. That's right. Tough Boy. That's right. All right. There we go. Tough Boy crew. That's right. What you doing, man? You don't want to be right there, because if I scoot back my chair, I could, you know. Yeah, I don't want to squish you. Here.
Hey, but what about, can I get some paper?
You want some paper? Mama hid it from you yesterday, but I got you.
Hey.
She hid it from you yesterday, but I'm going to sneak it.
But why? Why?
You know how Mama is. She's kind of weird about the paper. Here, run away. There you go. All right. All right, guys. We got KTOV gapping up here. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens here. We got Rite Aid moving up too. Maybe I can make some money with this. Small investment, very small. We got Rite Aid that's gapping up, believe it or not. Rite Aid. Interesting. Let's look at the news for Rite Aid. Alright, so Rite Aid put out good first quarter results that beat the estimates. Narrower first quarter loss. They withdrew their 2021 outlook on the COVID uncertainty. But, yeah, they had a lower than expected loss for Rite Aid. And so it is up to 1440s. Interesting. We'll see what happens with this one. KTOV is starting to bounce here. Nothing too crazy yet, but we're starting to bounce. Yeah, they ain't sleeping here. I mean, right here, like, if you guys want to see my time, like, look at the bottom of the screen right now. Like, look at the bottom of the screen. It is. And where is it? I got the problem. I can't even show you guys. Point is, it's basically 8 a.m. right now, Central Time. That's where I am. I was going to show you the bottom of my screen where it says the time, but I have a 34-inch ultra wide, and so I would have to move it over so much, it's just not worth it. Hey, his teeth are doing good, man. His other tooth is loose. His other tooth is loose, man. his right tooth right here is loose. So he's got one missing front tooth, and I think he's going to lose the other one pretty soon, and he's going to be missing his both front teeth, I think. Do I think the market is going to recover today? Let's take a look at the overall SPY itself. That's a good idea. Let's take a look at that. I do think the market's going to bounce today. I'll say this, though. I'll preface the rest of what I'm about to say. I am not an expert. I do not know. It's pure speculation. This is not meant to be financial advice in any way, shape, or form, and I'm not liable for any losses anybody takes in any way in the stock market. Pure entertainment value here. You know, got to protect myself. But with all of that said, I think the market will probably bounce today. I think I like the market bouncing today as long as it stays over 300. If it drops below 300 specifically, I think it's going to squeeze down. But as long as it can maintain over 300, I like it. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to stay here, but I just got to do something on my computer. What's up, guys? So while I'm doing this, you guys talk in the chat about what your favorite stock is today. Yeah, so the SPY is like the little mini S&P 500. That's all it is. The SPY is like a mini S&P 500. But yeah, I want to see the market bounce today as long as it maintains over 3 is all I really care about. Hold on. Alright, so yeah, we'll see what happens with the market. Let me see what we got. What do I think about BYFC? I don't know about BYFC. Let me see. BYFC, I don't know. I don't see a catalyst for this one. That's the only thing. What is SFET? Let me take a look. This one's dropped too low. I mean, I don't hate the gap up, but it's since dropped a little bit too low in there. That's the only issue. They are introducing a breakthrough solution for secure remote access. That's the catalyst for this. Is they announced the launch of its perimeter access orchestration fabric, which is PAOF, which is designed to take its leading zero trust network solution to the next level. Hey, what's up, Joshua? Went from 2 over 7 last week. Been trying to teach myself. What's up, Marcus? Hey, I appreciate the sub, Jack. Welcome. Jackie, sorry. But yeah, we'll see what we get here for SFET. Hey, BHAT, what about MARA? I think MARA is a crypto stock, right? MARA is just not enough volume, too low of liquidity, too small of a range. Like yesterday, this thing moved a total of 10 cents all day. Just not enough risk there. Too tight. I'm not saying it's not going to break out. It's just not really my thing. I don't really like it. As I said, though, EKSO is starting to rip up here. Ooh, look at EKSO, guys. Shout out to James for bringing this one to my attention. But look at EKSO. This one just ripped over 5, got rejected. It's at 490 right now. Check out BHAT, Blue Hat. But yeah, EKSO is probably the biggest mover right now in the market. BHAT ripping up here as well, guys. BHAT ripping up here as well. Here, your mom's going to make it for you, buddy. You were sleeping when I got up. But yeah, BHAT, guys, as James talked about that one's ripping up here. BHAT. So they regained compliance with the NASDAQ minimum bid requirement. They reported that on the 12th. That was still like 2 weeks ago, though, so it's nothing super significant here. Hold on. Sorry, I'm talking to my daughter. My daughter's asking me questions. But yeah, BHAT made a huge rip, guys. This is one that I am not going to be buying, though. I bought into Boeing and the France planes. Not much individual airliners, personally, what I like. Yeah, no stress. I don't know, Eminem. That's up to you, brother. I don't know what stock you're trading, dude. SINT. But yeah, BHAT, which is Blue Hat. They develop augmented reality. They regained compliance with NASDAQ. They partnered with a... Okay, so actually they did have something come out that said BHAT is developing augmented reality. They partnered with a culture media company in China, which is a leading multi-channel network, MCN, and an internet content development agency to build direct-to-consumer DDC social content marketing channels. So they are partnering. They had a partnership for BHAT. We'll see what happens. We got CMLS with this Cumulus here as well. Like I said, if you're just now joining us, I'm holding KTOB. I got to be kind of careful here. This was my risk. And so I'm probably going to exit KTOB if it breaks under $1. And I got to be very careful here. Like, I can let it test $1, but if it breaks under $1, I just got to get out of this thing. You know, like, that's the biggest thing. Like, if it breaks under $1, I got to exit. And so I got to really watch this one pretty closely here. We're at $1. We're right at my risk. Alright, I'm probably going to get out here, take a $15 loss if I need to. That's okay. Yeah, I'm just going to get out there. $15 loss exactly. That's completely fine. A small loss. What's up, Daniel? Wait for the dip in EKSO. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm getting spooked out of this one a little bit too early, but it's alright. I don't mind. I think one of the things that helps you in trading is understanding, like, I can jump back in it if I need to, right? Like, I think people acting like you have to be just kind of binary, either get in and out, or either hold it or just get out forever. You know, you don't have to be binary with it. I'll jump back in a stock, and if you watch me trade, you'll see me jump back in a stock if I feel like I need to, but I would rather protect my risk instead of letting it potentially drop more and just kind of look at other stuff that's potentially moving right now in the market. How to what? EKSO. Yeah, a lot of people talking about EKSO. How to withdraw funds from where, brother? I don't even asking me how to withdraw funds. What are you talking about, man? Yeah, I was talking to my daughter, guys. Sorry. Yeah, but wow, EKSO making a huge rip, guys. Look at this move. Let's look at a 1-minute chart. Whew. A 1-minute chart. I mean, I was just risking the whole dollar. It's not about how much I'm willing to risk. It was more so the level I'm willing to risk. I'm willing to risk. I think a lot of people make the mistake in trading, guys. When they set a risk level, they base it off of what they're afraid to lose, instead of the actual levels that the chart is showing you, right? So when they set a risk level, they're like, I only want to use 15. I only want to lose $15 or less, right? And so they set a risk level of $15 or less. The reality is, when you're setting a risk level, it should be based off of support and resistance on that chart specifically, and you can adjust your share size and your plan beforehand to say, if I don't want to lose over 20 bucks, I can lower my share size to be comfortable with that. But you don't want to just base your risk off of what you're okay with losing. That's not how you do it. You want to base it off of the levels on the chart. And in that case, for KTOB, my risk was based off of the $1 whole dollar support level. It broke underneath that, under 2 cents, and I got out. But yeah, EKSO ripping up here. Let me see if I can find the catalyst for this. Just a monster rip for EKSO. And then I'm going to go over the overall market news. But yeah, this is FDA clearance. This is FDA clearance to market their ExoNR robotic exoskeleton to use with acquired brain injury patients. So huge rips here. We're going to see what happens. I'm probably going to wait and try to trade some red to green washout long type of plays at the bell. Yeah, this one's going crazy, James. Absolutely ridiculous, man. Crazy, crazy, brother. Hey, y'all, remember to hit the subscribe button and that like button as well. Yeah, FDA approval to market their buyer drug, I think is what it is. Sorry, I'm doing my sellouts. All right, team, let's do this. Like I said, if you have anything specific you want me to take a look at, let me know. Yeah, hey, that scalping looks like the way to go with EKSO. I'm looking at it down at $5. If it dips down to $5, I might take it. But I think I got to be patient and wait. All right, so we're going to look at EKSO if it breaks over the 550 level. For EKSO, then maybe you're a little bit behind on the chart, Spice. Yeah, EKSO just ripped over highs. I would buy here. It's just going to use up so much equity, and I just don't trust the pre-market breakout that much, to be honest. So we're going to wait and see this one for EKSO. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for pre-market to end. I would rather trade momentum at the open than pre-market momentum, to be honest. Yeah, EKSO is going crazy. What's the stock, Marcus? Man, EKSO is ripping up. It's at 485s now, guys. 485s for EKSO. Making a ridiculously huge move here. Yeah, I think it's probably going to drop at the open. Is it halted? No, it's not halted. This thing is just going crazy. This thing is breaking. The next level is see if it pivots back down to 550, holds support there, and continues up. We're going to see, though. It's just too expensive and extended up here for me now. Unless I'm scalping 20 cents off the top, I'm just not trying to trade EKSO right now. SMTS. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Grace. Hey, y'all hit the subscribe button if y'all haven't already. Be like Grace. Y'all smash the subscribe button. We do this live for free every single day. Like I said, we're not experts. We're not gurus. We just teach people what works specifically for us. It might not work for you, and we're just a free resource and community. Thus is why we are called beginner trading. I'm not a beginner. Don't get it twisted. We're just a free resource for new traders to get together and talk about stocks, learn about it. We teach people what works for us. We don't sell a service or anything like that. And so if you appreciate free content like that, hit the subscribe button, guys. We do this live every day. To all of our members, I got some content dropping for you today on backtesting results. So I do have some backtesting results that I'm going to be dropping to our members. I'll probably go over them to everybody else at the end of the week, but for our members specifically, I'm going to be dropping some backtesting results on a few different strategies in the market. We got NOVN. Yeah, NOVN, it's just too cheap. If I trade this one, it's going to be commissions, but I don't hate it. It's just, I think the big level here is the previous closing price. Now, we might pivot back down to like, say, 55. Kind of a psychological level that has a lot of confirmation. So actually 55 is probably the biggest level I see. If it pivots underneath that, I don't trust it. The next level above this, if we're really looking here, is the 64 level, 63 right here maybe, and then 68 up there, which is like yesterday's high. So aside from that, I mean, it's just really cheap. You just got to trade momentum strategies with NOVN if you're going to trade it. VXRT. Yeah, I'm going to go over the overall market news in a minute, guys. So just give me 1 second. I'm going to go over the overall market news. Alright guys, so we're going to look at VXRT. 370 is the big level here, guys. It's tried to break 370 3 or 4 times now. You can see multiple confirmations. Hey, I appreciate the sub, GM. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all be like them. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Do it right now. If we drop down here, we look at 350. I think 350 makes the most sense to watch here as well for this one to see if it holds. Alright guys, we got 350 people in here. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. But yeah, VXRT, let me look at the catalyst behind this. I need to look at the market news real quick though, guys. The market news is going to be a big influence today as well. We're about break even so far in this market. Let me go ahead and check out the... Okay, so we do have some major releases that came out today. I do want to drop this on everybody here. First of all, I'm going to read the ETF preview, and this is all quoting from MT Newswire specifically, and it says, quote, stock futures were also weaker ahead of the opening bell, with investors looking ahead to several economic data releases for the day, especially on the first quarter gross domestic product and data on weekly jobless claims. The gross domestic product report for the first quarter will be out at 8:30 Eastern and is projected to come in at a seasonally adjusted rate of -5%, the same as in the prior quarter. Next, jobless claims out at the same time are expected to come in at 1.38 million. I'm going to go ahead and go over the actual numbers because those were just predictions beforehand. We do have commodities here. Let me see if we have any releases today. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Matthew. Welcome, brother. Appreciate the sub, Matthew. Thank you, bro. Yeah, we do have some of these numbers that came out today. I'm going to go ahead and go over the commodities really quick. We have crude that's down 0.7%. The U.S. oil fund is down 0.4%. Natural gas is down over 1%. The U.S. natural gas fund is down over 1% as well. Gold is down 0.2%. Spider Gold Trust is down 0.2%. Silver is down 0.2%. The iShares Silver Trust is up 0.6%. But yeah, so the numbers came out. We had continuing claims for June at 19.522 million versus the expected 19.96 million, so a little bit lower than expected continuing claims. We had US GDP quarter over quarter for the first quarter at 5% versus the 5% estimate with a prior of 2.1%. We have USA jobless claims for June come in at 1.48 million versus the 1.3 million expected, which is a little bit worse. And then we had a few other things. We had Kudlow that said the virus spikes hotspot will lead to shutdowns in certain areas, and he sees U.S. unemployment below 10% by the end of 2020. Alright guys, APVO way up. Let's take a look. So yeah, that's the market news, guys. We'll see what happens here. APVO is making massive rips here this morning. Huge moves. Look at this one. James bringing the hot stocks today. But yeah, APVO closed at 575. You can see that number up here. We are at 950 right now, basically 950. So a ridiculously huge move for APVO here. Huge move. The up in 5 is up in the last 5 minutes. Those are the biggest stocks that are up in the last 5 minutes. And so we can look at, like, for instance, PRPO, which this thing's got to be a little bit slow. Let me refresh that. I think, let me see. On a percentage basis, I don't know why it says PRPO here. We got, what do we have? DO, MTC. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a different scanner than this because these are, I mean, these are up. MTC is another one that I didn't really see here that is moving big. We got 3 minutes, guys, so let's get ready. Like I said, I'm gonna be trying to trade some of these. I'm watching EKSO. What was the one James just said? APVO, SHLL. What else we got? VXRT, BHAT, Jakk.
Do you have any scissors? Do you have any scissors?
No, I don't, buddy.
What? Just one.
I don't have any scissors, bud.
But I see one.
Where's the scissors?
Like where?
Oh, those are grown-up scissors. You can't have those. Hey, buddy, I gotta work. The opens in 2 minutes, buddy. I gotta work, okay? Sorry, dude.
Wait, what?
Alright, guys. But here's the bell coming. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna get my wife up to help my son. Alright guys, bell's coming soon. Let's get ready for the open. Let me get all these scanners ready. We're going to get the momentum scanners up and start to trade some momentum here on Thinkorswim. Let's get ready, guys. We got Jakk. Let me fix this here so you guys can actually see me trade and all that good stuff. Alright guys, let's do this. We got Alright, there's the bell, guys. Let's do this. We should have some fun action at the open. Let me know if you see any big movies. Alright guys, so let's see. What do we have moving at the bell? I'm looking at the high of the day Momo scanner. We got SINO here, SINO popping up on the scanner here. I'm looking for red to green moves. So I'm looking for one red candle at the bell. One red candle, and then I'm looking to trade off of that momentum on the upside. So ideally, I'd like to see some stocks dropping at the open this morning, thus rebounding and pushing back up. I'm watching EKSO. What was the other one? APTO. Gonna be watching that one as well here. I'm watching IDEX. What was the one we talked about? I gotta check the chat. My bad, team. Let me check. CTRM? I got you. I'm looking at CTRM. Okay, I'll watch that one. Looking at SINO right now. SINO. APVO was it? APVO. Watching APVO. Okay, what else we got? Hey, I appreciate the subs, guys. Let's do this. WKHS, Workhorse showing up on the scanners here. Workhorse showing up on the scanners. KLR. I'll look at KTOV again. Like I said, I don't mind trading KTOV again if we see some moves for it. We're dropping a little bit at the bell. Okay. APVO making a huge downward move here at the open. Okay, we got SAVE. We're looking at SINO, EKSO. We're gonna look at like I said, SINO is one we're watching. We break this high at 77. I might buy I don't know, 400 shares. Sounds reasonable, right? 400 shares or so. Let me get ready to buy 400 shares. We break some highs here. IDX crashing. AVCO. I'm looking at KTOV here, guys. KTOV might be running up. What was the one I just had up here? I just had a different one up. I don't want to get filled there. I got filled right there. Not the best fill, but that's okay. We're going to see what else we got. Alright, I'm up $8. Alright. I'm in with 400 shares here. So we got the washout long here for KTOV. I just need to push up a little bit more. We need it up over 15. There's 13s. I sold half of the position there. I'm still holding 100 shares or 200 shares. I'm going to let the rest really work here. See if we can find any other moves. I like the washout long there for KTOV. CTRM is the other one I'm looking at. CTRM. I'm still holding 200 shares of KTRV. A little bit too late for this one, I think. I would have liked to get in at 46, but I just didn't quite hit that yet. INO? What do we got for INO? Ooh, look at EKSO, guys. EKSO ripping up over highs. I might buy 50 shares of this if it's not halted. It's halted. Dang it. Oh, man. This is exactly the move I'm talking about, though. With washout longs, right? Like, this is the move I talked about in my weekend video. This is the move right here. So you see it move down here, and then you see it rip up and break highs. You buy those breaks, very profitable way to approach them. All right, so we're actually dipping down for KTOV. I'm going to give it time, though. See if this one can work. Yeah, EKSO. Dang it, man. I was trying to catch that one. What else we got? Yeah, I'm still holding KTOV. I don't hate this one. I'm still waiting for some washout long type of plays here. CTRM is just ripping up. Yeah, I think I gotta keep this one pretty close to break even. I don't mind doing a break even. I'm gonna see if it bounces at the VWAP once, and then I'm just exiting out of this thing. I don't mind the bounce of the VWAP, but what else we got, guys? What else is moving? SINO. I was watching that one at the open too. That one's just crashing. I'm probably going to get out of KTOV. Kept it pretty close to break even. I might lose like $1 or $2 in this one. I tried to give it time. It just never continued. EKSO is definitely the momentum play. And I think I got to stop being a wimp and start to trade those big momentum plays like EKSO this morning. I think those are the ones I really should attack. Oh, my bad, guys. Here. There you go. VXRT. Now, that's one I might be able to trade. Ooh, look at VXRT go. Wow. We get a high at the daybreak. I gotta get out of here. So I just got out. $4 loss there for KTOV. It's all right. I'm looking at VXRT now, though. I probably should have just taken my profits and run with it, but look at VXRT, guys. This one actually is going crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm also looking at IDX breaks over 3. I'm watching it. What else we got? I'm looking at Workhorse. I'm looking at SAVA. I'm looking at SINO. I'm looking at CTRM. And so I'm looking for some reversals and some moves up. GNC looks like it's moving. You know what? I could trade GNC on TEFs though, so I could probably trade that here. I'm just gonna trade that here. That makes the most sense, I think. Yeah. GNC is over $1, guys. Do I think it's gonna hold though? That's the key. Do I think it's gonna hold? I'm gonna buy this 200 shares. We break over this 395 level, seeing if we can get a whole dollar breakout over 4. This is what I'm looking at for VXRT. We need the breakout play though here. I'm gonna get ready. GNC's not tradable on TEFs. I tried to buy 500 shares and I can't. That sucks. I'm looking at IDX. We're starting to reverse here. Alright, like I said, I'm getting ready to buy this right around this break right here. We break 394, I'm in. And I'm getting ready, guys. What do you guys think of VXRT? I think it's pretty extended, but I think I could buy a few hundred shares and be fine. Looks like KTLV exit was the right exit because that thing just tanked down. Alright, I'm in with 200 shares of VXRT. Like I said, I just want to see this thing spike up a little bit over this 395 level. Risk level is 382. Reward target is 415. Alright, there's 94s. Alright, we're testing the highs. Come on. Let's break that high of the day. Let's break $4. There we go. There's the break. We didn't actually break though. We just immediately pivoted down. I don't like this. I don't like the fact that it dropped below this candle's high. The momentum there should have picked it up. I don't like that. It's teetering around highs, but I don't like that. Just to be honest. I don't want to dog my own trade, especially a low float stock, but I don't like that. We're going to give it some time though. GNC is ripping up as I'm talking. Alright, so yeah, I'm in with 200 shares of VXRT. EKSO is out. It's released. It's unhalted, I mean. Alright, so we got the rip. 97s. There we go. 12s. Let's get the whole dollar break is all I want to see here. Yeah, EKSO resumed. It's at 650, guys. If you're watching, it's 650 for EKSO. It is resumed. Come on. Let's break 4. You know you want to. EKSO pulling back under 650. It's at 640 now. There's 99s. I'm trying to be patient with this, but part of me is like I should have scalped it and gotten out already. Yeah, SPY is ripping down here. Big drop. It's down to 300s. And like I said, if it breaks under 300, I think that's the big level we got to watch. Under 300 is the level where I no longer trust it, basically. But the SPY's cracking here. Guys, the SPY's down to 302. Maybe I shouldn't scale out of penny stocks either, because like a lot of times I'll be up 10 or 15 bucks and it'll just run out of steam here. Alright, so I'm holding. Look at EKSO drop. This thing's dropping like a rock here. It's down to $6. EKSO ripping down here. Yeah, maybe I mean, this thing's getting squeezed down. I'm going to give it under 290, but not the best results trading pennies today. I had good results yesterday. I made a bunch of money. But I think I'm being too patient with the stocks today, to be honest. Like, if VXRT can't break this, I probably should have known. $4 resistance, but it is what it is. We'll be alright. Maybe we'll bounce at the VWAP, but $20 I'm out. Really, if it breaks under 82. CTRM looks to be kind of bouncing a little bit, though. That one doesn't look horrible. Huge crack in the SPY, though, guys. Big drop in the SPY. We're going to see what happens here. We're bouncing a little bit. I'm in with 400 shares of MU as well. Quick little trade. Holding both of these. I was in the money for a little bit. We're now rebounding back up, which is not the end of the world, but not what I wanted to see either. Alright, so we're back up to 90s here. I'm trying to be patient with the VXRT. We also have a really easy risk level now. There's 93s. Okay, I'm back in the green. I'll be happy with that. My MU trade's getting squeezed out, but that's okay. Alright, we're up. Come on, VXRT. You know you want to. Let's just squeeze up there. You got this. I gotta get out of. I got faked out of, or I got stopped out of MU. I lost $45 on my other account, which is fine. That's a much larger account. I'm actually worried about this one. We're gonna see if we can break over 4s here. Hey, do what you do, James. Do what you need to do, brother. You got this. Nice work, James. Hey, if you're done, bro. Hey, sometimes that's what you gotta do, man. Hey, we got 540 people here, a little bit over that, so hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We do this live for free every single day on YouTube. We day trade the market, a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Nancy. I'm up a shocking, now I'm down a shocking $2. But I'm going to let it work here, and I have a really easy level now at 83 right there. Now we're about break even here for BXRT. SPY's being a little weird. I'm trying to be patient with it, but I'm in MU with another 500 shares or so. Just seeing if we crack down with the market, which is what I'm hoping we get. Alright, so we're up to 95s. Okay, we're looking good for VXRT. I can breathe a little bit with that. There we go. I'm going to take half off there for MU. I'm still holding 200 shares. Alright, we're getting another drop. I'm going to take another 100 off here. I'm holding 100 shares left. Made about $30 on this last one on MU. If you want to see both of them, here's this one right here. I'm kind of managing this. But like I said, I got the market drop that I wanted. We're about break even on the day on this account. I'm still trying to give VXRT some time just in case we do get like a sudden rip up here. And I'm trying to give MU some time in case it does actually like break the $half low of the day level, which is not only a big psychological level, but also the low of the day. Trying to show you guys all these different things I'm doing, but we're working on it. Yeah, right now I'm up, or right now I'm down a little bit on this account, but I'm up a little bit in this trade, so we're going to try to manage both of these, but I'm trying to show you guys both of them. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Shane. Welcome, brother. Appreciate that. Welcome, dude. Thanks, man. Alright, so market's breaking lows here. I might add a little bit to this MU trade if I can. Market just ripped down and broke lows. I just added another 100 shares to this. I'm holding 200 shares now of MU. I'm just trying to see if it'll break that $0.50 level. Market's breaking down big. That should help me here with this. So I added another 100 shares. There we go. I'm going to take half off there, and then I'm going to hold these 100 shares to see if we get a little bit more here for this MU trade. See if we get a full breakdown. But the market broke lows, and I'm going to get out there. So got my add in slightly green on the day. Made about 50 bucks on that trade. We're still holding VXRT. Kind of consolidating. I'm trying to be patient with it, but... my account is about 4,000 something, like 4,500 bucks or so. And the reason I use a cash account is so I can day trade as much as I want without the PDT rule. Hey, nice, James. Hey, that's a big win, brother. Congrats, dude. Nice win, James. Congrats, brother. Maybe I should have held a little bit of MU, but the market is tanking here, guys. Market's dropping big. Hey, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. So I don't really hate VXRT. It kind of looks like a flag here. So that I don't mind. Look at the beautiful red to green move, though. I got to start dropping these red to green moves and trading them a little bit more because they're extremely profitable. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Victor. Welcome, man. Thank you, bro. Hey, nice, James. Hey, congrats, bro. Hey, nice, man. Happy for you, bro. Like I said, this kind of looked like a flag pattern here, so we're going to see if we get the rip. I'm trying to be patient with it. Market rebounding some. Okay. Okay. I see you, market. Market's rebounding. Pretty big, too. We're up over 302s now. Alright, so we're getting the breakout I wanted. I'm glad I stayed patient with this so far. We're going to let this work, see if we get a break over 399 and a break of 4 here. We reject here, though. I am not loving this at all if we reject there. Alright, come on. Let's get the break. There we go. There's 4. Took half off there. Holding 100 shares left. And I'm just going to sell that. All right, so I made $22 from that trade. I'm actually green on the day, so I will take that. Caught the breakout I wanted, and like I said, it was kind of looking like a flag pattern here. This thing might continue, but my goal is to always sell into strength for a VXRT, so got it. Hey, what's up, Victor? Nah, no AMD positions yet. I usually trade AMD a bunch, though. I traded MU already today, too. But nailed that one on, like I said, nailed that one on VXRT. It started to look like a flag pattern, and just to show you guys what I actually saw here, this is what I saw. And it might keep ripping, but look at the consolidation here. Look at the consolidation. You know why they call it a flag? Is because look at this. It looks like a flag. You know, and in penny stocks, flag breakouts work. SINO. Yeah, maybe I missed out on a little bit of profit, but that's okay. We're green on the day. I'll take that. Yeah, we got a little bit of a pullback to the VWAP here for SINO. Hey, and if it's your first time here, guys, hit that subscribe button. We day trade live on stream for free every day on YouTube. So if you appreciate that, hit the sub button, click the bell. Market's pulling back to the VWAP here. I'm wondering what we're gonna do. I gotta kind of just wait and see though. I don't know if I want to short yet because the market is kind of bouncing, and we're still underneath the VWAP. So I don't want to go long because we're underneath the VWAP, and I don't know if I want to go short because the market is bouncing up right now. We're actually pretty extended on the upside. I'm gonna go short 200 shares here on AMD. Just 200 shares. We're going to see if this works out. I can pivot the screen a little bit so you guys can see it. But just a few hundred shares here. I'm down like 15 bucks so far, but we'll put that there just so you guys can see it. Is AMD frozen? Is my computer frozen? What's happening? Thinkorswim is frozen. And Tefs. Weird. Maybe it's my computer. I'm gonna log back in here. Oh no. I mean, I'm up in the trade. That's good, I guess. I'm gonna try this again. There we go. Alright, I got it back. I don't know what was wrong with it there. Yeah, I'm just taking a few hundred shares here. This is just to get my feet wet, so I'm going to just do it one and done, too. I'm going to just get out there, scalp that move real quick. I'm up $22 on that account. We're going to look at some other stuff in penny stock land to trade. Still got to wait for some red to green moves if we can get them. Yeah, Thinkorswim's lagging a little bit, too. That's strange. Maybe it's my computer. You guys here? Yeah, we back. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I don't know I don't know, maybe it's just me. Don't make me look, James. Don't make me look, bro. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna be upset, I guess. It's alright. Listen, I caught the strength and I wrote it up here. You know what I mean? Like, I can't expect more than that. Like, yeah, this one continued, but a lot of the times it's not. And so if I did anything wrong, I ended up selling right here. If I did anything wrong, maybe I should have just scaled out a little bit. And maybe I should have just held a little bit for the trade. But it is what it is. Green is good. I'm green in both my accounts today, so yeah. We're alright. Right now I'm really, I'm kind of watching the SPY at this point. VXRT's still ripping. What else we got? I'm kind of looking at MU again. Might jump in up to the $0.50 here, see if we get some rejections there. It's going to depend on what the market does here. I'm going to scalp a little bit here, 400 shares for MU. Yeah, I think 400. Yeah, 400. I'm going to try to take profits fast here just to show you guys this move on MU. We're getting this drop. I just want to see a break underneath this level, specifically here at 61 if we can. Break even right now. It's going to depend on what the SPY does, and if the SPY continues to drop, it should drop MU too. I just got to be patient enough to hold through it. Hey, I appreciate the... hey, thank you, Dalton. Thank you, Victor. Appreciate the subs, guys. Shane, welcome. Remember, guys, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But yeah, I'm short in MU with 400 shares. We're going to see if we break under 47.60. That's what we want to see break. Market's trying to break lows. We're going to give it time. AMD kind of pushing up, though. I don't really like this move. 80's better. Got to be my risk here. We're squeezing up pretty fast, too. I got to get out there. Whoa. Okay, yeah, I'm down 22 bucks. Which is okay. Small. We're going to see what else we got. We got a lot of other opportunities, and like what's happening right now is that the market is just bouncing back up. Like the market was down here. It looked weak. It was below the VWAP. We just got this big surge in volume in the market right here, and that is consequently dragging some of these other trades I'm in up, unfortunately. Yeah, more times than not, taking profit was the right thing. If you look back, in 5 of them, they went back down. Yeah, 100%. And like that's why I take profits there. Like, yeah, it might work out this time, and it might cause some FOMO looking at it. But like, more times than not, it's gonna fail on me right there, and I'm gonna give up all the profit that I've ultimately made. And so, like, sure, the risk reward was good if I held on to that, but at the same time, it just depends on your own personality. Everybody's a little bit different. I'm very risk adverse. With my own kind of mentality and trading, and everybody's a little bit different, and there's flaws and there's pros to each. But with me, I just like taking profits fast and getting in and out and scalping moves. That's what I do in mid and high cap stocks, and that's what I do in penny stocks too. Alright, market's coming back up though. It looks like the market's going to rebound, and like I said, as long as we stayed over 300, we should be good, but the market looks like it's about to squeeze up. Look at the SPY here, guys. The SPY's up to 303, over 303 now, and we are ripping up here. We start to break 303.80s. I'm going to start longing some stocks because we're going to start to get some squeeze up big time. Did anything come out right now? But the market is squeezing up big, team. Just to give you guys a heads up, market's running back up today. I don't know, Kenny. I don't know what is causing the move right now in the market. Let me see. I'm not seeing anything, honestly. Banks are reportedly to get an easier Volcker rule and US dollar 40 billion reprieve on swaps, is what this is. Okay, market's squeezing back up, guys. I'm going to start longing some move. I'm going to get an MU here, I think, with like 300 shares. And I'm going to buy looking for the $48 break. See if we can break up 48. Market's squeezing up. This should drag MU up with it. I might load into a little bit more here. I'm in with 600 shares now. As the market starts to squeeze up and breaks highs, this should be really good for me in this trade. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to sell half of it there. I hope you guys understand the logic of why I decided to scale in here, and I hope you guys see the market just squeeze up big time like it did. I'm going to scale out a little bit more, and I'm going to hold 100 shares here. I don't mind riding some more moves up here, but the market just ripped up, and that is ultimately going to give me some opportunity there. I'm gonna get out the rest there, so made a little bit. But yeah, the market squeezed up big, guys. If you see the SPY here, we did test this level, and I got out because of this drop right here. But we are getting a squeeze up in the market. That's going to consequently drag a lot of these other mid and high cap stuffs up, like AMD and MU. And I don't mind jumping back in MU as well if it does continue here. As long as we continue to get a squeeze up. Market's battling this 304 level. Like, this is the high of the day right here. This is also the previous closing price up here at 304.09. And so that's a big, significant level that we're going to wait and see. VXRT dip. Let me look at that real quick. I'm still watching the market, guys. We're looking at VXRT. Yeah, it's pulling back some. Man, it went as high as 470 though, man. This hurts. It went up 80 cents. I think if I have to learn to do anything better, it's going to be I have to learn to scale out of most of the position, but maybe hold like 20, 30, 25, 30 shares just to really maximize my risk and reward. And I think if I have to work on anything with regards to penny stocks, I think that's what I have to work on. Alright, so the market's actually rejecting at that previous high of the day. If we're watching the SPY here, alright, so we might be breaking in. I'm going to jump back in MU here. I'm going to jump in with 500 shares. See if we get that squeeze up. If not, that's okay, but I think we will. In with 500 shares here. Market is trying to break those highs at 304s. MU is consequently battling that level 2. I don't like the market rejecting there. I might pull AMD back too much. I want to give it the time because a lot of the time the market will kind of pull back a little bit and then come right back. Alright, there's O2s, O3s. Okay. Ah, come on. I just don't like my entry here, to be honest. I think I got filled at like O3s. Let me see. I got filled at O2s. Not my favorite entry, honestly. Probably gonna get out here. Look at EKSO, guys. EKSO ripping up here. If you're trading penny stocks, EKSO made a huge spike just now. It's up over 620s for EKSO. I'm gonna get out here on this one and just take the little $24 loss. Look at EKSO here, guys. EKSO just ripped over the VWAP, ripped over $6. Starting to spike here. If you're watching EKSO, watch this one. It's starting to move back up. It's at 625s now. Huge move there. 630s for EKSO. If you're trading this one, it's ripping up. Yeah, I think that's probably what I need to learn to do, Paul, is just learn to hold a tad bit. So EKSO is now halted, guys. It's halted on the way up. It got halted at around 630 for EKSO. So I'm going to alert the chat. So EKSO is halted right now. Market got rejected here, though. So yeah, the market got rejected at that 303 level. Yep. Alright, so market's pulling back big, and at this point we're just kind of choppy with this, so I'm going to wait. We might get some rip downs though now. And like AMD maybe. Maybe I'll get some shorting scalps. I'm gonna short AMD a little bit here. Hopefully we don't bounce too quickly and I can just take a quick buck from it down to like 92s. I don't like the squeeze. I'm gonna get out there. Don't like the squeeze. Market's bouncing up. I'm gonna move to MU a little bit. I think MU I've had a slightly better results on. Alright, market is squeezing back up here. Let me see what else I can find, like other stocks. To put it into perspective, the last 3 days have been green for me. The last 3 days. So, I just gotta protect myself from any potential losses. I'm gonna short here at 75. See if we get the crack under 74s. Don't love the fill I got here either with MU, but that's okay. Big wick here. Big wick in the SPY. Big wick and a big drop. I'm going to take half off there. I'm going to hold 200 shares, see if we get a much larger breakdown here. Alright, so we got down to 65s, but we're kind of battling here. The SPY is about to run into the VWAP, which might cause it to bounce. Yeah, and here's the bounce. Pretty slow day. I mean, I'm not taking anything too crazy. If you've noticed, I'm going to get out there and break even. Well, we might find some other stuff, but the SPY is kind of sideways. Like, if you look at the SPY here today, guys, like, yes, it's got a huge range, but we're still pretty sideways on the day. Like, look, like, we haven't really done too much. Like, we opened up here, and we are now right there. So we're pretty sideways, although a big range. We are still sideways, unfortunately. So when you're trading momentum based off of mid and high cap stocks, you kind of need momentum. That is a big move in the SPY, though. That is a huge move. I'm gonna buy AMD or MU here. Try to catch a quick profit. Boom, sold half, holding 200 shares. Huge rip in the SPY. I'm going to hold these 200 shares and really let this work. Maybe add some more to it. Alright, I'm going to jump in with 200 more shares here. I'm in with 400 shares on MU. SPY's ripping up, breaking highs. Nice. I'm going to take a little bit off there. Hold 200 shares here. Huge rip in the SPY. I'm going to hold these 200 shares then and be very loose and relaxed with it. Maybe sell into here. Hold 100 shares and then just let the rest hopefully work here. But a huge rip up in the SPY, which I hope you guys see that. I'm playing the market momentum. Alright, I'm going to give the market time to bounce over those previous high of the days here. So like you see the SPY pulling back. It actually broke the previous closing price, which was right here. EKSO is resumed. It's at 650. It got rejected at 650. It's still trying here. I'm going to hold the rest break even. EKSO is down to 615s. Yeah, EKSO is up. I'm trying to be patient with MU here too. I'm watching really the SPY. This is the level I see right now for the SPY. Like if you look at the SPY, you see this previous high of the day right here at like 303.85. I just want to see the SPY hold over that. It broke a previous high of the day, and now we're looking for that previous resistance level to turn into support. That's all we want to see, right? So we can look at hold dollars here as well, like 304. But ideally, we also want to see this previous closing price break. If you look at this 304.11 level, that's the previous closing price. That's the level where a stock went from green to red and from red to green on the day. And so if we can't break underneath that, we're still technically red on the day for the SPY. And so that's the big level. Ideally here, if I'm going long, I want to see the SPY break over 304.09. And with that, I'm going to sell the rest here. Too big of a drop below that previous high of the day. I don't mind jumping back in something, but about a break-even day, nothing too crazy. I've made some money in penny stocks, but a little bit choppy so far. We're getting some interesting moves, but still kind of choppy for the market itself. We've got other plays to make. Like, I'll attack MU some more if it continues to hold. I think the SPY just has to hold over this 303 level. And I'm going to jump back in, anticipating the market's going to break the previous closing price. So I'm in with 500 shares now of MU. I'm going to anticipate this break here. Yeah. All right, there's the break in the SPY. Like I said, I'm anticipating that previous high closing price break, and I'm going to long MU, hoping that we get a move up. But we're not. We're getting actually the opposite here for MU. Weird. It's all right. Small in the end, but hopefully MU will bounce back. If not, I'm just gonna have to exit. But the SPY's trying to break over the previous closing price. Kind of getting rejected here though. Alright, there's the SPY pushing up here. I might have to add a little bit to help my average. I'm gonna add 300 shares here. I'm in with 800 shares now. Ideally, I just want to see the SPY hold above these levels, and I want to see MU hold. If not, I can get out, but like I said, we want to see MU continue to push up here. There's 93s, 94s. There's the SPY itself. 95s, close to it at least. Okay. There's 97s. Okay, let's see the break. SPY continuing to move up. This should help me here. Come on. I'm going to sell a little bit there just to protect the trade. I'm holding 300 shares left. I could really let work. Maybe I was a little bit too cautious for that last little bit, but holding 200 shares left, or 300 shares left, and that way I could just be pretty loose with it, not stress about it. Let me get out a little bit more there, holding 150 shares. I should have held a little bit more of that. The plan worked out to a T, but there's our sixes. I don't like that move. I'm going to just get out the rest there. So about $54 on the day, kind of slowly grinding up. Exactly what I thought was going to happened with the SPY. And so that helped that trade. We'll see what else we have there today, though. I'm trading a little bit more actively. And so, what's up, Lester? Alright, so the SPY's pulling back to that previous closing price right here at 304. What are you guys watching, chat? Oh, hey, if y'all want to do me a favor, y'all go check out Webull. Webull, if you sign up and deposit $100, I believe you get a free stock. Let me make sure that deal's still going on. I think it is. Let me see. I think I'm out of day trades on Webull, so I can't day trade anymore. But you can still help support us. Let me see. I'm trying to see if Webull... Does anybody know if Webull still gives you the free stock thing for signing up? You know? Let me see. What's the promotion we got? What? I'm so confused. I can't tell if they give you a free stock or not. Hey, somebody hit the subscribe button. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Emily. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome. So the SPY is below the previous closing price, so I'm going to hang out here and chill for a second. But yeah, anyways, guys, if you want to help support me and you want to use, like, listen, here's the conundrum here. What platform do you use? You know, this is the question. You know, what platform shall you use? If you're judging between Webull and Robinhood, Webull is certainly the better option. Okay, it has better charts, better platform, indicators, candlestick charts, free commission, free options trades, just like Robinhood, but just a much better platform. And you still get a free stock for signing up and depositing $100. And so if you want to help support our channel, y'all go check out Webull. And I'll post this link here. Hey, thank you, Ann. I appreciate that. But yeah, there's our link, guys. What's up, James? What you saying, man? Hey, James says 2 free stocks, 1 for signing up and another when you make a deposit. Nice. Hey. Yeah, y'all go check out the link I just posted. It's a Webull link. Great way to help support our free content. Because listen, like, the reality is, like, we don't sell a service. We don't sell a course. We don't sell any of that stuff. We give it all away for free. And so if you want to support free content like that and you already want to sign up for Webull, go sign up through Webull through our link. That's right, Kirk. Yes, sir. Yeah, Webull's pretty simple too. Hey, maybe I should have held a little bit of MU, but that's okay, because I took profits, and profits are always good to take.
If you want to be in the competition, find 220 on one of these.
What?
If you want to be in the game, type 220 on one of these. Can you?
Can I do what?
If you want to play the game, can you sign 220 on one of these?
No, right now.
But not the one with the X.
I can't right now because I'm working. You know, you want to see? Look, look. Your daddy has 480 people watching him right now. You know, and now you got 480 people watching you because you're right here too. Say hey. Say hey. Yep, 480 people.
I don't see 480.
Yeah, because you don't see them because they're on YouTube right now. You know how you watch? What's the kid? What's the kid you like on YouTube? What's his name? He has the video game.
What video?
What's his name? Is it Max?
I think it's Ryan.
Ryan's Toy Review?
Yeah.
Just like he's got a channel for kids, Daddy has a channel for adults. You know? And we look at adult stuff. So here, get on out of here. I'll hang out with you later. Alright. Alright, so the market's squeezing up here. I'm going to look at MU, I guess, again. The reason I'm buying MU is because not only is the market breaking highs, but it's also a red to green washout long style play. So I'm in with 400 shares of MU, and we're going to anticipate that it continues to squeeze up to maybe 48.50 ideally. And that way I can take some profits there. We're about break even in it right now. I don't think I'm going to scale out of this one, though. I think I'm just probably going to keep it one and done. Yeah, I'm explaining YouTube to my son. You know, he knows YouTube. I just got to put it in ways he understands. Just like he likes Ryan's toy review. I got an adult channel, you know. Yeah, no. Alright, guys, so MU squeeze it up here. We're going to give it some time. I mean, this is one of those trades I think I got to be very patient with, and I think I got to give myself a risk level of about 48.20 here. I don't hate that risk level. 400 shares, so not crazy. Market squeeze it up. About break even so far. Alright, so we are break even. Alright, so there's the market breaking highs. That should consequently drag MU up. Hey, I appreciate the sub. What you deadlift. Welcome, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the team, man. Struggling here to break these highs. I break even right now in MU. I'm showing you guys the market because this is what I'm using to judge this trade. Market rips up, I can go long. I want to see 48.50. Because if I'm giving myself a 48.20 risk, I got to compensate that with having at least a solid reward target. Even if that means being being more patient here. I just want to see 48.50. I'm going to take half off there. That's fine. I'm going to hold 200 shares left. See if I can get that 48.50 reward target that I wanted. Well, it took me a little while to get into my groove with these, but since I've been pretty accurate. Although I'm not making much with these wins, but slow and steady sometimes wins the race, team. There's 42s. I gotta get out there. Squeezed up. I'm up $72 in the day. This is my P&L so far. Mostly attacking MU. I mean, I attacked AMD once or twice and MU once or twice, but that's what I wanted to take. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Whoever subbed today. Screen. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome. Yeah, probably, Robert. Yeah, probably. It's not adult toys. That's not what I said. I said adult stuff. Like, this is grown-up stuff, you know? Hey, thank you, Will. Yeah, I'm right there with you, brother. Like, listen, like people, I don't want to talk politics that much, but like my view on it is that it's like, look, I just think there's a lot of hypocrisy and like selectivity going on with like what people support, and like I think a lot of times like the right will talk about how much they believe in the Constitution and how much they believe in freedom and how much they believe in, you know, anti-government is like a huge theme of like the right, you know, the conservatives, right? A huge theme is anti-government. Right? But then when you got police officers that are kind of running rampant, overstepping their constitutional bounds, they defend them. You know, and I think a lot of it's just manipulated by the media. If you're really a constitutionalist and if you're really anti-government, then you should be anti-police overstepping their bounds, and you should be the first one on that front line cheering for police reform, 100%. You know? And I'm not left or right. Like I think they're both pretty evenly toxic in their own ways. I think the left is toxic. I think the right is toxic. But one thing I definitely support is making sure our police officers don't overstep their constitutional bounds. And I think that should be a pretty understandable thing on both sides. You know, that's all I'll say. SPY's ripping up breaking highs again, though. We'll see what happens here. I don't know. I'm up like 75 bucks, $72. I don't know. I'm up a little bit in penny stocks. Kind of a break-even day though. I've made hundreds of dollars the last few days, but you know, I'm slowly grinding my account up. I don't have to make huge gains. I'm up like thousands on the year, so you know, every day's not going to be green. Okay, go ahead, Jovan. Listen, the big thing, Jovan, is that I am not an expert. Like, I am not an expert. I'm not a guru. I don't sell a course. I don't sell a service. I'm not claiming to be an expert. I'm not claiming to be the most profitable trader ever. We're just a resource and community for traders to get together, and I can teach people what specifically works for me, but it might not work for you. And so people ask me all the time. I had some guy on Twitter that said, "Hey, John, I'm going to follow you trade for trade today." And my exact response to him was, please don't. Please don't follow me. You're going to lose if you follow me sometimes. And I don't want to be liable for that. Don't follow me at all. Hey, James, don't do that to me, brother. Don't do that to me, man. Don't do that to me. Yeah, and I think a lot of people get weird. Like, listen, thank you, buddy. What is this? Here. Oh, that's so great. Can I show them? Let me show them that. Hey.
It's for a competition.
Okay, here, let me show them that. What is it? What is this?
You could decide.
It's an owl. I think it looks like an owl.
It's an eagle or an owl.
An eagle looks good. I think it looks like an eagle too. That's great. I'm going to put that right here.
Or it could be both.
Or do you want this?
For a competition.
Okay, here. And yeah, like, listen, like, I think, hey, I appreciate the sub, Brendan. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I think here's the thing, right? I think people get so weird. And people are very fickle on both sides.
Can you see it like this?
Here, buddy, you gotta let me work.
Flapping
Okay?
its
Hey,
wings.
I know, buddy. But hey, listen, I'm gonna hang out with you after I finish working, but you gotta let me work, okay? Thank you, buddy. I love you, buddy, but yeah, I'll help you in a second, okay? Once I'm done doing all this stuff.
So you're gonna be first in a second?
No, not a second. That's an expression. Okay, it doesn't mean literally 1 second. It means in a little while. Probably, realistically, like 35 minutes or so. But yeah, anyways. I mean, Thinkorswim can be a little bit Thinkorswim can be it can be a little bit intimidating, I guess I'll say, for a new trader. Thinkorswim can be a little bit intimidating for a new trader. Alright, MU's pulling back here. I might look to go long here on MU on this pullback. Although I do feel like the market might be kind of running out of some steam here. I'm going to buy 300 shares here, see if we get the surge up and use this 29 level as a risk. And I also don't mind adding a little bit to it on these pullbacks. The reason I like MU here is because it's above that previous closing price, and I just want to anticipate that it's going to stay above it. So if we get a better entry down, I don't mind taking it. I'm going to add another 300 shares here, keep this 600 shares. Yeah, 100%, Justine. I'm guessing the market cracked here. Like I said, I don't mind letting it work here, but I'm very close to exiting this position. It's since broke under the previous closing price. And just kind of a worst case scenario thing with MU. I can give it the time, but I'm not loving this, obviously. I think I also got to be a little bit more... have a little bit more conservation with my accounts here. Yeah, I gotta get out here. The market just dove. Worst case scenario there, unfortunately. I'm down 30 bucks. This is what happened, though. If we look at the SPY here, if we look at the SPY, this drop happened. Everybody's getting squeezed out right now, unfortunately. And the reason I got out of MU is because it just didn't hold the previous closing price, unfortunately. I'm looking at Disney here a little bit, though. I don't mind Disney over 100. That's MU. But I think I gotta be a little bit, I gotta be ready to just exit some of these trades that I'm in. I'm in with 200 shares here with Disney. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Jovan. Welcome, bro. I appreciate that. But yeah, like I said, I'm not an expert. Like, I'm not a guru. Like, sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. Last 3 days, I've been green every day, and I stream it all live, so I can't really fake it. But I'm definitely not always green, and I don't support myself solely from trading. You know, it is what it is. Yeah, market's kind of cracking a little bit, though, here, guys. I'm in Disney here. Seeing if we can get a move up, about break even, but market's breaking under a pretty serious low here, though. That's the only issue here, is that the market's actually breaking under. Like, the low we've broken under is actually a pretty important level for the SPY. And if I can get out of here break even today, that's cool too. You know, when you're consistent enough, you don't really get bothered by losing days, because losing days are inevitable, team. Like, you're gonna lose. Like, no matter what you do, no matter how good of a trader you are, no matter how consistent you are, you're gonna lose. You know what I mean? And if you try to just never lose, you're gonna end up always losing. You know, is the best way to explain it. And so, like, the best thing you can do if you're gonna get good as a trader is just learn to lose, because it's going to happen. It's inevitable. No matter what you do, you're going to lose. And if you can understand that, yeah, you might lose sometimes, but if you win more, you're still fine, and that doesn't mean you're a bad trader every time you lose, then you're going to have a lot easier time trading in general. It's going to be a lot more fun. It's going to be a lot less stressful, a lot less emotional, and you can just understand, hey, this is my losing week. You know, this is my losing day. It happens. Nothing you can do about it. Which song? The last song? Here, I'll try to find it. I gotta kind of watch this trade too. The Aftermath by Dylan Sitz is the name of that last song. Under 50, I gotta get out. So just to put it into perspective, if Disney breaks under 110.50, I have to exit. Like, I have to get out. No matter what I do, I have to exit there. I'm gonna buy 200 shares here because the market's moving up. Alright, so I'm in with 400 shares of Disney. Gotta be careful here. Like I said, that 50 level is my main exit no matter what, even with this scale in. Ah, you got me, buddy. I gotta get out there. Yeah, we squeezed down. It's unfortunate, but here, what is this, buddy? Oh, thank you. That looks great. Is it Pac-Man? That looks just like Pac-Man. Great job, buddy. I bought my son a Pac-Man game the other day. And he loved it. How much am I up over the past month? I don't know. So here's the growth of my account. Right now, my account is up $8,445. Right? So my account is up $8,445. The last month, it might actually be down in the last 3 weeks specifically. The last 3 months, though, I'm up like $6 grand, I think, in the last 3 months. But yeah, I think I'm actually down in the last 3 weeks. But again, it's about the long-term direction of your account. And the long-term direction of my account is up. I mean, obviously, I'm up $8,445 right now. And I get a lot of leverage with this account. And so, but yeah, I'm up about $8 grand so far, a little bit over 8,000, which is fine. I'm happy with that. You know, like I said, people, a lot of the time, new traders specifically will get really wrapped up into short-term results, right? So like, say somebody new joins my stream and they see me have a losing day, right? And so some people, like, if the person's really insecure, they'll like poke fun at me for losing, right? Like, that's how you can, number one, tell somebody's insecure. And it's also a way you can tell that they don't really know about trading. And I'm not saying anybody's doing that here. I'm just saying, like, what you have to look at, especially if you're new, it's an important thing to understand here. And the important thing to understand is that it's not like they all say, like, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose some weeks. You're gonna lose some months. You're probably gonna lose some years. But if the long-term direction of your account is up, you're winning in the long run. And that's what you have to understand. I think traders if you get too emotional about losing days, you're gonna end up forcing trades and losing more money, right? And so the best thing you can actually do as a trader, if you really want to be consistent, is condition yourself to not be that affected by the losing days, because they are going to happen. You know, like, for instance, last 3 days were green, today I'm down, right? And that's okay, because the last 3 days were green prior to this. And like, that's the big thing you want to understand. Yeah, maybe so. And that's the thing people have to understand. Like I said, people, like new traders, naive young traders, will put too much weight on short-term results. And they don't understand the bigger picture here, which is that the direction your account is moving is all that matters long-term, right? Like, you can lose weeks. You can lose, like I said, I'm probably down in the last 3 weeks or so. If not, I'm pretty close to break even. But the 3 weeks before that, I'm up thousands. And so it is what it is. You know, I'm not always going to be winning, and I don't claim to be an expert. AMD breaking highs. I don't hate AMD here. We'll see. I might take one more trade, and if I lose, I might just hang it up for the day. I'm going to get in AMD because it just broke over the $half or the $quarter. I'm going to take half off there at $24 in profit. I'm going to hold these 200 shares, see if we can continue to get a rip here up to like 52, maybe, in AMD. Up to like 52, I think, is reasonable. I'm going to get out the rest there just because we're starting to pivot back a little bit. I'll jump in some more, maybe. What do you do if you keep having red days? What do you do if you keep having red days? I scale down. You know, like prior to this, when I was having like really successful time, I had scaled up to like thousands of shares, right? The last few weeks have been tough, and the reality is I think the market just slowed down a little bit. I think I probably should have slowed down with it, so it's ultimately my fault. But I think the market just slowed down a little bit, and so like with that, I got to slow down too, and if you've watched me, you notice I've scaled down substantially in the last few days, right? Like I've went from trading 1,000 shares plus to like 400 or 500 shares, usually on average. And so sometimes I'll take more, sometimes I'll take less, and it all depends on the range ultimately. But yeah, I think if you're losing, just scale down in size. When you start to show consistent profits, you can scale back up. But if you're losing, I would scale down. I mean, I think that's the right move. Yeah, if you're Kyle's talking about the dynamic between good risk reward. Kyle's talking about the dynamic between good risk reward ratios and accuracy rates. If you're okay, hey buddy, I'm getting it for you. I know. Here, this is like 5. You can keep the extra. It's my gift to you. Okay, well here, I gotta go work. Oh, here, I'll put it right there. But yeah, what I'm saying though is that if you're accurate enough, you can have a worse risk-reward ratio. Like, you can go with a 1-to-1 reward-to-risk ratio or less if you're accurate enough. And me trading red to green washout longs are a prime example of that. You know, a prime example of I trade about a 1-to-1 ratio on those, but I'm accurate enough to compensate and be green in the long run with it. And vice versa. You can have a terrible accuracy rate as long as your risk and reward is good enough, right? And those directly correlate with each other, right? Good accuracy versus good risk reward. And you want to find your rhythm. You want to find your subjective style with risk reward and strategies, basically. All right, well, here, dry your hands, dude, and grab the paper. Here, get out of here. I gotta work. Love you, buddy. Get out of here. I'm going to give MU another shot here. 400 shares. Yeah, and somebody was also asking me about this account. I can't actually take a picture because you'll be able to see my account number with some of this. I'll try to snip what my account looks like right now. This is my account right now, just for everybody asking. On Thinkorswim, this is my account. It's got $4,365 in it. Yeah, I'm probably going to get stopped out of MU, and that's okay if I do. But yeah, that's my balance in Thinkorswim. That's what I trade penny stocks on, and it's enough equity for me to be fine trading penny stocks. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Anthony. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Y'all be like Anthony and hit the subscribe button. We do this live for free every single day right here on YouTube. We are not experts. I'm not a guru. I just teach people what works for me specifically, and it might not work for you. Always understand that. Everybody has a different temperament, a different personality in trading. And so my style of trading might not translate well over to you. And so people try to kind of copycat strategies. You got to figure out which one works, because everyone's not going to just translate well towards you. You got to figure out what works with your patience, what works with your own personality. And that's going to vary depending on the person. Now, what's EKSO doing? No, I haven't really been watching that one too much, honestly. Yeah, I mean, EKSO just looks weak now. It's testing, teetering around lows. Just not really my favorite one, honestly, right now. We'll see, but don't love it. Hey, no stress, Joshua. Hey, I appreciate the sub, brother. I'm going to get out half there. I'm going to hold 200 shares here and see if I can let this ride. We are getting the break over the previous closing price. Holding 200 shares here. I'm going to try to be patient. I'm not always patient with these, but I'm going to try. I do like this trade, and honestly, just to show you MU here, if we pivot back down to like this level, I might add to it here. What's up, Maddie? I'm just working. Huh? Alright. Yeah, I'm just working, but. Huh? You can come on right now. Alright, so we're getting a break. I was gonna plan to add to it, but this drop is so quick. I don't know if I like that. Market's dropping.
Hey, can you sort these out?
Hold on, dude. Yeah, hold on, Manny. There's a move back up to the 30s. Alright, here, come on, you can come on quick and say hi.
Can you sort that out?
Not right now, buddy, I'm working.
No, I mean like get the pieces out.
Hey, look, y'all gotta let me work.
There's a T.
Okay, I know. Hey, buddy, listen. Hey. Alright, that's my daughter, Maddie, guys. Yeah, say hey, Maddie. Yeah. Alright, y'all let me work. Both of y'all. Shoo. Y'all get out of here. Let me work. Here, buddy, I can't play with you right now, man. Alright. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, sorry, I had to kind of talk to my kids for a second and tell them to chill. Ended up losing a little bit of money on there. Hold on, my son's freaking out. Hold on. Nah, I don't spank my kids, but he's throwing a fit because him and his sister are stuck at home, and so they are just fighting nonstop. You know, they're both stuck at home because of the lockdowns, and so they are just clashing constantly, and you know, they're just arguing nonstop. Yeah, it's a tough day today for sure, Devin. Don't stress it, brother. But yeah, what else we got? Market pulling back. Just not seeing anything. I mean, $90 loss is very manageable. I was up like 70 something on the day. Maybe I should have just kept my money and ran, but it is what it is. We'll see what else we got today. I'm going to wait to see if we get some better moves. Maybe if the market starts to break highs, I'll take it. But market's kind of consolidating, a little bit choppier today. And so I'm going to slow down a little bit. I'll be right back. I'm going to mute myself and work on something. And so I'll be right back, guys. MU's bouncing right here, though. Maybe if we get over this, I'll long it. But for now, I'm just going to chill and wait. SPY's bouncing a little bit. Maybe a VWAP bounce play to be had. I don't know. I'm going to try to long MU here with 400 shares. We'll see if this works. This will... Because the big thing is that the SPY actually broke over the previous closing price right here. SPY actually looks good right here. In these rare instances, I'm going to add another 400 shares here, in with 800 shares of MU. As the SPY continues to bounce up. Now we're getting a rejection. Maybe maybe I'm forcing trades a little bit, if I'm being honest. I don't know. I probably should just hang it out. This will be my last trade, guys. I'll try to be patient with it, but forcing trades in a uncertain trend in the SPY itself. And if I lose this trade, guys, just make sure everybody makes fun of me as much as you can. Tell me I'm an idiot, you know. Tell me I'm a dummy, and we'll end the day on a good note. SPY's just too consolidated. I think I'm forcing trades, guys. I probably should just get out of this. Oh, we got a bounce there. That should bring MU up some. I'm going to get out there. Yeah, just too much nonsense going on in my house today, guys. I'm probably going to close it down. Give me 1 second. But yeah, I'm probably just going to close it down. If I trade any more, I'm just going to add it to our Discord. Before I close it down, though, y'all go join Trader Mike's Discord. I think I forgot to plug him today. Let me see. Let me find the link. Sorry, my kids are screaming and yelling upstairs. Just a stressful trading environment. Hold on. Yeah, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Let me find it. There it is. I haven't seen him today, but a great Discord. Super active. Probably the most active penny stock Discord I've ever found. EKSO is actually starting to rip back up here too. Yeah, 100% Christian. I think a lot of people are saying that it's a tough day in the market right now. It's just a tough day, tough time. But yeah, y'all go check out my... Yeah, there you go, Eli. I love it, man. But yeah, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Here's the link to his Discord. Super active. Penny stock Discord. And yeah, like I said, with that, I'm probably going to close this down. APVO. SPY's just too choppy. Oh, also guys, wait, what I was going to say is, if you want to use the same platform as us, I forgot to mention this, if you want to use TAFs, you know, this platform is TAFs and TradeNet, right? If you haven't before, check out TAFs and TradeNet. Really cheap way to get started. If you're outside of the US specifically, they allow you to enter the funded account program after you buy their packages. Technically, the packages are educational packages, and so for instance, there's different packages here. Some are if you're in the US, you get a course and a demo account and access to their chat room. But if you're outside of the US, if you're located outside of the US, after you get that package with all of the course and demo account and stuff, you get access to the funded account program. And that operates like a prop firm. And so there's a 70-30 profit split. So if you make $1,000 net, they're going to take $300 of that. And there's a $700 max loss. But you got to remember, you're paying $400 for this intro package, and you're getting $14,000 in buying power to trade with. And, you know, a $700 max loss. And so you're spending $400 to get a $700 max loss, which is almost twice as much. You're getting a ton of buying power. You can actually short stocks on their platform. And again, they only accept people outside of the US. But if you are outside of the US, I think it makes a ton of sense. It's a really cheap way to get started. You're only risking $400, and I think you're going to get more buying power and more ability to trade with $400 there than anywhere else in the world. Like I said, just my subjective opinion, obviously. There's not many penny stocks to trade, though. So if you are looking to specifically trade penny stocks, there's not many of them listed on their platform. But if you like to trade mid and high cap stocks like me on there, go check out the platform. There's the link in the chat. Like I said, both of these are great ways to help support our free content here. You can also go check out Webull as well here, guys. And I believe you get a free stock if you sign up, and then you get another free stock if you deposit $100. And so if you want a free stock for signing up, if you're in the U.S. specifically, like I said, if you're outside the U.S., I think TradeNet's probably the best option just because you're going to get the most buying power. Luckily, I got grandfathered in even though I'm in the U.S., and so that's kind of the same account you see me trading on. But I'm trading a much larger account. I'm trading what they call the Pro package, which gives me a lot more buying power to trade in a better split. But yeah, if you want to check out Webull, there's the link in the chat for Webull as well. Moving to Canada right now. But yeah, there's Webull as well. Like I said, if it's in between Robinhood or Webull, if you're in the US and you can't use TradeNet and TEFs, if it's in between Robinhood and Webull, I go with Webull every time. Just a better platform, candlestick charts, indicators. You get free stocks. You can trade free stock trades, free options trades with no commission. I think it just makes sense. It makes a lot more sense. And so there's the link for Webull in the chat there as well, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Like I said, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the bell. We do this live for free every single day on YouTube. And so if you appreciate what we do here, guys, I definitely appreciate if you subscribe if you haven't. We've been growing the fastest we've ever grown. And it's been a really fun time for the channel. We've been growing ridiculously quick. And we've been growing by hundreds of subscribers per day. And it's just been a really fun time, guys. So like I said, if you haven't before, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications, guys. It definitely supports us. And I want to give a shout out to all of our new members today. Everybody that subbed, from Thunder, Anthony, Jovan, Take, all you guys. I appreciate the subs today. Remember to hit the subscribe button if you have not already. Again, if you want to follow along, we do have our own Discord here as well. And so I'm going to post our Discord link here too, and you can join our Discord if you want to kind of see if I do trade after the stream. You can kind of watch to see what I do and see how I do if I do trade. I don't know if I am today. I don't know if it's the best move to trade anymore today, but if you want to join our Discord as well, here's the link for that. I see you, Marcus. Hey, I appreciate all the new members today. Like I said, if you are a member, becoming a member is $4.99. Really, it's just a way to help support our free content here. Like I said, we don't try to charge for anything. We have some behind-the-scenes stuff for our members. And like I said, I'm going to be putting some back testing results that I did up for our members. And I'm also going to be doing a watch list for them. But mostly, we're just a free resource and community. And so becoming a member is just a good way to help support us. You can do so by clicking the join button next to the subscribe button, guys, if you haven't already. Definitely appreciate all the support, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time as always. Have a good day, and I appreciate it, Leela. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good day, guys.